Browns Nation, welcome back to the channel, guys. I have been waiting for the All Coaches 22 film to drop, man. I've been just, so eager to dive into the film. Now, the reason being is because Joe Flacco, man, he is the talking point. He is the headline. He is the comeback player of the year. Joe Flacco is not only shocking the NFL, but he's also leading the Browns to a clinch playoff spot. Guys, who in their right minds 6 months ago, or even 5 weeks ago, thought that Joe Flacco was going to come in here and play this good of football and lead this Browns team to where they are headed and potentially even a big playoff run? Who knows? If Joe Flacco continues to play like this, man, the sky is the limit. But in this video, we are going to break down some film from this Jets game. Guys, keep in mind, the Jets are a very good defense this year, and look what Joe Flacco did to them. So we're going to break down some film, and I'm going to showcase to you guys why Joe Flacco not only is having a great season right now, but has the ability to take this Browns team further than you think. Before we jump into the video, though, comment down below, do you think the Browns will win their last game this season? They go over and play the Bengals in Cincinnati. Give me a score prediction for that game. And do you think the Browns have what it takes to shock the NFL and make a little playoff run this season? Personally, with their defense, I think they can do anything, especially with the fact that Joe Flacco is playing, some MVP type of football right now. Let me know what you guys think, but let's dive into the film. And also, if you guys want the defensive breakdown, comment down below defensive film, and I will make sure to drop that video tomorrow if this video gets over 300 likes. But let's dive into the film. Okay, here we go. Another beautiful play here by Joe Flacco. This is going to be one of the best throws you see all day long. But we're going to get here some pre-snap motion by number 19. What this shows us right away, and I love when offensive coordinators do this, once we get this pre-snap motion, do we see how nobody crosses the formation follows him? Yeah, we got zone coverage. Usually you'd see, Sauce Gardner here cross the formation. If it was man coverage, it's not. We got zone coverage. What that means is we're going to get zones from these linebackers, okay? So there's going to be a window. We're going to see we got a flat, we got a hook curl, a mid-read hook curl, and then we got Sauce Gardner who, is in a soft flat over here, but he loves to do whatever he wants, so he's going to actually come back out here and kind of just move where he wants to go. But going to get a play action to the right side here by Jerome forward. Now we're going to get Joe Flacco moving out to his left side. Now watch David Njoku as he breaks across the formation. He does a great job getting deeper in while we got number 18 here trying to, be a distraction. He's trying to get across the formation and take off this deep safety. Once you take off this deep safety, the middle of the field is wide open right here. So this is, great schematically, great concept, but watch this throw as Joe Flacco stops off the running, sets his feet, and boom, right over the linebacker's hands into David Njoku's. This is one of the best throws you are going to see all day long. Like I said, let's jump into this camera angle here. Again, play action. We're going to get him rolled out to this left side, and here we go. Ready? Sets his feet, boom. Look at this throw, dude. Look at this throw. This is what Joe Flacco can do coming off his couch. Oh my God, man. Hey, just imagine what he could do with the full offseason under his belt. I'm not saying that he's going to replace Deshaun Watson full time, but I'm saying, listen, if he's making throws like this, I think it could be up for debate. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. Do you think it should be a debate, or should it be Deshaun Watson all the way? I know he's getting a lot of money, but man, Joe Flacco is making some incredible throws. Guys, before we jump into the next play, which is a great one, make sure you guys do me a big favor. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Join the family. I will be covering the Browns all year long. It is free. You don't have to pay anything. Just hit the subscribe button. Turn on your bell notifications so you're notified every time we post a Browns video. Guys, let's go. I'm not only going to be covering the playoffs, but the offseason as well. Join the family and let me know in the comments down below. This is the most important thing you guys can do right now, is comment down below defensive film or just more film in general, and I will cover your team more. I just want to see if you guys actually like the content, because if you do, I will continue to pump these Browns videos out. But with that being said, if we get over 300 likes, I will post the defensive film for this game. Obviously, they won 37-20 with a great second half of defense. If you guys want that film, comment down below defensive film real quickly, and I'll make sure to drop that by tomorrow night. Lastly, check out Underdog Fantasy. There will be a segment later on the video telling you much more, but if you guys like winning money, go check out Underdog Fantasy, man. They'll match your first deposit up to $100, basically giving you free money. Link is in the comment section, in the description. Go check it out, but let's get back into the film. Alright, here we go. First play I want to show you guys is a beautiful schemed play, but also a great read here by Joe Flacco. Now, the thing I love about Joe Flacco, and I've been saying this a lot in my videos lately, he is so well balanced in terms of taking the deep shot, but also knowing when to take what the defense gives him. On this play specifically, what we're going to see is a block and release here by tight end David Njoku. You guys all probably know the man had a great day, but it's because of Joe Flacco that it was amazing. But here we go. We're going to get some two vertical routes here. Now, the Jets defense, they love to sit in, a cover 3 match, a cover 2, a Tampa 2, but on this play, they're going to run what seems to be cover 3. Now, what that means is we're going to have a mid-read here. We're going to have a seam curl here. Now, what that means is these guys, number 30 and number CJ Mosley here, are dropping back. Now, as long as you have two vertical routes, they're going to continue to drop with them. We're going to get this block and release here by David Njoku. What he's going to do is sit into the open zone. So, boom, you see how both these defenders are dropping back? Yeah, that is by design. This is when you take what the defense gives you. You don't need to take a shot. You don't need to go down the field because those guys aren't open. Take what the defense gives you and boom, get the ball into one of your playmakers' hands. David Njoku is massive. This guy can make plays on his feet, and there you go there up the right sideline for a big chunk play of like 37 yards. This is what you want to see out of your quarterback. Boom. Two vertical routes. Let's read these linebackers. So, boom. His first initial reaction is reading this linebacker. We know it's zone coverage from here on out. Boom. Let's continue to drive them back with these vertical routes and take what the defense gives us. A beautiful job there by Joe Flacco. And he does this every single game. It's not just this game. He does it every single game. Let's go. Let's jump to the next play. All right, here we go. Another play and another David Njoku great play. So here we go. 26 is going to motion across the formation, showing us that this could potentially be man-to-man coverage. Now, you see how he looked at it real quickly. He's reading. He's like, okay, is this man, is it zone? I don't really know just yet. However, boom, snaps the ball. He's going to read number 57. He's going to read Cedric Mosley. You see how he's sprinting right? He's trying to get on David Njoku. So, boom, still reading 57. We know, or Joe Flacco knows, that David Njoku is running a drag route, right? Now, over here, we got a clear route. We got something going over the middle of the field. That way, this side of the field is wide open. Now, the concept here is to get him on this drag. Now, once Joe Flacco sees CJ Mosley's back is turned, boom, and he's sliding his feet, it's over. David Njoku won this possession, won this route. What a catch. One-handed snag down the right sideline. The clear out route absolutely helps us here. And you got nothing but space here for David Njoku up the right sideline. This is an amazing quick read. I don't think we had any pre-snap motion here. Joe Flacco has to understand, is this man, is it zone, in a matter of seconds. Not only does he do that, but he throws a beautiful pass into the open space of the field. Again, this is meant to get this DB on this side of the field. This is meant to not only bring the DB, but also the safety as well. This is just an amazing concept. Great play. David Njoku versus CJ Mosley, man. That is David Njoku all day long, man. It's just easy money for them in this game. It's easy money. All right, here we go. This is an amazing read by Joe Flacco. Going to get some pre-snap motion here by 84. We got, obviously 22 crossing the formation, following him, which tells us one thing. This is man coverage. We also look like we got maybe pressure coming up here somewhere alongside this middle of the or the second level. We got one deep safety and also press man coverage all around. We got Sauce Gardner there. We got number 30 there, and we got this DB up here. Man to man, one deep safety. What this means is we got matchups that we could like. And right here, he's going to like Elijah Moore on this fade route. Now, the great concept about this is since it's man coverage, since this safety is already cheating to the right side of the field for some reason, we know the left side is going to be open, right? And then if you're going to have a quick little, hitch route here by this wide receiver, completely getting Sauce Gardner out of this play. Now, boom, drops back into coverage. He's going to read the safety. He wants to make sure the safety doesn't, go into a full-out sprint to the left side of the field, because if he does, he's not going to be able to throw this ball. So he looks at him, and then quickly turns his head, right? And then he's going to fire it. Boom, throws it, gets it up there for his guy to make a catch, and Elijah Moore comes down with the ball. Listen, not the most amazing play in the world, but we said earlier, I love the ability for Joe Flacco to decide or know when to take the risk or when to take what the defense gives him. In this case scenario, he takes the risk and it works out in his favor on this time. But again, listen, he doesn't take this risk if this safety is cheating to the left side of the field. This is only because this safety decided, let me start the play off on the right side and slowly work my way, to the left. Now, boom, throws it. Gets tipped up in the air, could have been picked off. Elijah Moore makes a great adjustment in the air. But listen, this is what makes them special, man. I'm telling you, their ability to take the shot, but also know when to take what the defense gives them, man. Let's keep it going. Today's video is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. And if you love playing fantasy sports like football, basketball, baseball, and so many other sports, but also love being able to win money, you're going to want to stick around for this whole segment. Introducing Underdog Fantasy, the ultimate platform for fantasy sports lovers. Do you want to experience the thrill of drafting your team and competing for huge prizes? Well, look no further. With Underdog Fantasy, you get access to a wide range of fantasy sports, including football, basketball, baseball, and so much more. But here's what makes Underdog Fantasy stand out from all of those other apps. They've got quick and user-friendly drafting process, a unique and exciting game formats, fair and competitive contests for all skill levels, and attractive bonuses and promotions. Not only can you draft teams and compete with others, but you can also play a game of higher and lower, which is personally my favorite thing to do on there, but you can potentially win 20 times the money you put down. And if you use code MattyDubs when you sign up, Underdog will match your first deposit up to $100. And what that means is basically when you deposit, let's say $100, they'll give you a free $100 to use and play with. Click the link in the description to get started, or head to the website right now to start dominating the fantasy world. And don't miss out on all the fun. Be a part of the Underdog community starting now. And don't forget, if you use code MattyDubs, they'll match your first deposit up to $100. Let's get started. Get into drafts with me starting today. Okay, here we go. Watch this route by Elijah Moore and the throw with anticipation by Joe Flacco. Now, here we go. We're going to get some pre-snap motion here by David Njoku. Now, what we see here is that they're actually going to man-to-man it. Sauce Gardner crosses the formation. We know that, David Njoku being such a big-time red zone threat, they're going to make sure Sauce Gardner, their best DB, is going to be on him. So that's exactly what they do. Now, what to look at here is a whip route here by David Njoku. Usually you get them inside and they break out, but this time you're going to go in or out and then break back in. Now, what that does is isolate Elijah Moore with his defender here, number 4. Remember, Elijah Moore is going to be running a quick out route while David Njoku is running a whip to the inside. Now, what this does, again, isolate Elijah Moore with his guy. Sauce Gardner is going to break back in. We got one-on-one here. Okay, now what I want you guys to focus on here is Elijah Moore's route. You see how he's leaning to the right? He's faking like he's going to go to the right here. Route's amazing. Boom, quick step, breaks outside, already won it. Easy throw, easy catch, touchdown, Elijah Moore. I know he got hurt in this game, but man, hopefully he's okay. I love Elijah Moore. I think he is going to be a stud. Probably next year, man. I think he's really going to take a jump up next year. I loved him coming out of college. Never really, played well with the Jets. But man, do I think he has a ton of potential. Love it. Let's keep it going. Okay, here we go. Last play I want to show you guys is actually a 50-yard throw to Jerome Ford. But this is, a lot on Joe Flacco. Watch what happens here. We're going to get straight man-to-man coverage, a block release here by Jerome Ford. Just going to chip this defender and then get out to the outside. But what we have here is everything breaking to the right side of the field. Now, the reason to do that is to isolate Jerome Ford with this linebacker. Now, we know Jerome Ford has the speed and the quickness to, break by this linebacker. We know that. We just need to, get it open. So, boom, he's going to drop back in the pocket. We get an overload blitz on this right side. Right, but what happens here is they're going to get immediate pressure by Quinn Williams. So not only does Joe Flacco get hit in the face here. But you see this pump fake? This is massive. The pump fake gets number 11, Jerome Johnson, up in the air. Boom. You see how he's up in the air? If he doesn't pump fake that ball, this is a sack. It's a sack all day long. Pump fakes, gets number 11 up in the air, falls down, gets nailed by 77. Now he has the opportunity to roll out to his left. Now this is when you need to look at Jerome Ford. Jerome Ford could easily just be like, all right, I'll block my quarterback here. Let me just block and maybe you can get 5-6 yards, whatever it may be. No, instead Jerome Ford's gonna be like, actually, I just beat my man. Let me just go run. Joe Flacco goes from sprinting, right? He's full blown running this football right now. But then notices last second, wait. Let me throw his ball, lobs it up, or fires it in there, finds Jerome Ford. Now we go one-on-one Jerome Ford with the deep safety, just runs right by him, breaks the tackle there, breaks another one, fights into the end zone for a touchdown. That is such an amazing play, man. Amazing play. Joe running, sprinting, throws it last second. Amazing, man. Hey, the Browns are coming. They are here. Their defense is absolutely phenomenal. And guys, I'm telling you, I broke down maybe half of this game. There's still so much more footage to break down. But if you guys want to see some defensive film, let me know in the comments down below. All you have to do is comment down below defensive film, and I'll break down the entirety of this game. And I'll drop it tomorrow, depending on how well you guys do on this video in terms of hitting that like button, subscribing, joining the family. But man, I love you. Comment down below, your prediction. The Browns are 8-1 at home this year. That is insane. Let me know what you guys think. Join the family. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.